Make the ground shake.
Hello YouTube, this is the second Bleach discussion video for this new series I'm doing, and today's video is going to be about, did Kisuke Urahara die? Now, I want to go ahead and give my answer, and my answer is yes, but I want to get into the discussion part of the video. So, on chapter 666, Kisuke Urahara stated a line or a quote on the lines of, "I leave it up to you, Kurosaki and Kuchiki." Now, I have no idea what he meant by Kuchiki, because obviously Rukia, what did she do the last chapters? I know it was rushed, so I'm not gonna complain about that. And maybe Kubo had plans for, Rukia, and I don't even know if he really meant Rukia. I would think he meant Rukia, because Byakuya is not really a main character, he's a side character. So I would think it's safe to assume he meant Rukia, but Rukia really didn't do anything the last chapters. Now, it's safe to assume that Ichigo did, because, well, Ichigo's the main character, and we saw what happened, so I'm just assuming he mainly meant Ichigo. So, the way he was talking like he was about to die. Plus, right before he said that, he said something on the lines of, "I guess this is my last moments," or something like that. And he had blood on his face, he had just performed his Bankai, he was on the ground. I mean, this guy, if he's not dead, gosh, I don't know what he is then, like, he's in a coma or something. And some of you may be thinking, well, duh, he's dead, but some people, they may not know, they may not think he's dead, they may need help on realizing, or they may need a video like this or another video to help them out. And if you're that person, well, hopefully this video does help you out and conclude to you that Kisuke Urahara is dead. And plus the fact that we didn't even see him the last chapter helps a lot too. Now you may be saying, well, we didn't see Ishin, Ryukin, Grimmjow, etc. on the last chapters, but from what I could tell, those characters, they weren't in as bad a shape as Kisuke was, and Ishin and Ryukin, they weren't in bad shape at all. All they did was give that arrow to Ishida or Uryu, whatever you want to call them. So I mean, there you go, they're fine. Now Grimmjow, he was a little beat up, and he was with Kisuke, so I'm also a little bit confused on Grimmjow, but I think it's safe to assume that Grimmjow is safe and everyone else. Now I know we didn't get to see a bunch of other characters, I've already named some of them. I'm not even going to go into the characters we didn't see the last two chapters, but you get what I'm saying. But from what we could just tell, Kisuke, he was talking like he was dying, he looked like he was dying, and we didn't see him the last chapter, so like I said, it's safe to assume he's dead. Now, another character I just want to give an example of is Kira. We saw him chapter 654, Dead Man Standing, which the title of the chapter, we pretty much already know that he's dead. We thought he was dead, and I know that chapter was a bunch of controversy because people was like, wait, he's not dead? But the guy had a hole in his chest. Well, actually not even a hole, he had a whole chunk out of his chest taken out, and we thought he was dead before. I think it was just kind of like adrenaline or something like that, because that could make sense. I've heard stories, and this actually does make sense in real life too, it can happen in real life, of people's dead body, like all the air in their body or their adrenaline left, or something on the hands of that, their body moves. So maybe something like that happened with Kira. I know this video is not about Kira at all, but I just kind of want to mention him as an example. We never saw him either, so it's safe to assume that he's dead. We thought he was dead before, but he's definitely dead. I just wanted to use him as an example to kind of relate to Kisuke, because the way Kisuke was talking, he was talking like he was dying. So the conclusion for this video is yes, Kisuke Urahara did die. And we don't have confirmation from any other character. Maybe if we get a book or a spin-off manga, an anime, and they add stuff to the anime, I'm just saying, maybe we'll get a conclusion on this. But as of right now, I think that we should just be safe. It should just be safe to assume that Kisuke Urahara is dead, unless we are told otherwise by Kubo or a guide, a Bleach book, or information book or anything on the hands of that that's official. Anything on the lines of that that's official. I said on the hands of that. What am I talking about? I'm just rambling now, guys. But make sure you give me a like on this video if you enjoyed it and you found it helpful, and etc, etc. Whatever reason you liked it, just make sure to give me a like on it. Comment down below, tell me what you thought of this. If you have any more recommendations for Bleach discussion videos, feel free to, hit me up and tell me one if you want to be a part of it. If you're familiar with me or I'm familiar with you, then just say, hey Zeno, I want to be part of one of these discussion videos, and I would gladly have you on there. Now, if I don't know you, I may need to get a little familiar with you and, just talk to you for a little bit, and then we can do the video. So, subscribe for more content. If you're not subscribed, I do these videos about every Saturday. I find this a good way, just to give Bleach some conclusion on some things we didn't get to see, talk about it, and you know how the final few chapters were. They were rushed, so I just want to give some clarity and talk about some of these things, and just give conclusions maybe to myself or to you, and hopefully that's what this video did or the future videos did. So subscribe for more content, guys. Have a nice day. I'm out.